Oh yeah, given the lack of noise, I don't need the BRB. Not BRB. Stream starting. Same idea. It's been a while since I streamed. Jesus. I just want to get this out of the way right up front. I am really sorry it's been this long. I had planned on streaming more through July. I really did. And then depression just really kicked my ass. So I tried to motivate myself many times and it just didn't work at all. So I tried, and I mean, 2 streams? It's something. I'm gonna do my best because I am feeling better about this now. I'm gonna do my best to stream the rest of July, which albeit is like 2-3 days. But also, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last month, next month. I am gonna just stream every day because you know what? That made it easier. I don't know why. I think it's because I am a workaholic. Just I have to do this every day motivated me to do it every day. So it's probably the best way to make my brain do what I need it to do. I should also make sure my phone is charging. I should have thought of that before I started streaming. But I am not a very smart person. My cords are all tangled. There we go. Short ass cord I have to take with me. You would think I would be like, I'll trust my phone is charging. Nah, I don't. I never do. I absolutely never trust that my phone is charging. Because most of the time, it isn't. Come on. Ooh, no, you had it for a second. Come on. There we go. I wish you luck with that. So, man, there is like no noise to this game. I mean, there is noise. It is just very quiet, apparently. Let me put that up to a 6. There's ambient noises. Ooh, I don't know how combat is gonna sound. Hold on. Where's... I like this one. Because this is Star Trek, and there is noise in space in Star Trek. That is why. Plus, technically, your captain is sitting on the bridge. You're just getting a third-person ethereal drone view. So, you know. I don't know. I haven't actually asked her about Art Fight for a bit.
Good to see. As am I. We can.
Yeah, just fight. Ooh, that might be a little loud now. Weapons. Who needs weapons? Alright. I have this, which I should use. Yeah, that might be a little loud. Just maybe.
We did it. Sent 2 of our ships.
Let me... Annoyingly, this is one of those games that when you aren't tabbed in, it doesn't make noise.
Klingon vessels are warping into your position.
Thank you for coming.
I would let the dialogue play out, but literally none of it matters. It's Star Trek Discovery related, so none of it matters. None of it will ever matter. Take that, Star Trek Discovery.
Klingons are approaching our position.
Yeah, crap. Do not wish to die. It'll probably happen, but I don't want it to happen. I should actually be using that. I am not a science ship person. You might be asking why you're playing a science ship then. Because it's Voth. And I'm a Voth person. Activate TAC team. Jesus Christ. I was kind of hoping that Negvar would be down there. I need health. Crap. Yeah, what am I doing? Not using the thing I should be using, that's what. It's literally why I'm playing the ship. Alright, that's off the front of my ship.
Let's deal with the threat.
My week's been alright. There's a mark I needed. Discovery.
I think that was the last of them. Indeed.
Ah, well, all my free money. I mean, I'm still here, so no. This is a case of, like, I am playing this game, but at the same time, I don't think I could recommend people play Star Trek Online. The power creep has been silly. And decisions that Cryptic has made have been equally silly. Because, like, basically, if you want to be remotely competitive, you better be ready to spend money. Well, I say that. You can be competitive without spending money. It's just you're going to be spending a lot of time because, you know, market. And, let me, you know, that's actually relatively cheap. Ooh, I could get that. I want that. Could I? I'd have to have all my keys sell. And they'd have to sell at full price. That is something to consider. Give me my prisoners. I mean, like, it's one of those things of, if you like Star Trek and don't care about feeling inadequate, it's not a bad game. Free to play. Or, you know, like I said, you can be competitive if you grind your ass off. And, like, superior area denial there is specifically for carriers. It's a carrier trait. I was going to the bank. I need this person. Which, you know, my most played ship is a carrier. I'd love to have that trait, but I don't have it. The fact I don't have it puts me at a very big disadvantage over anyone that does have it. As much as I don't... Well, no, yeah, I could gain benefit from it without changing my setup any. Because what it does is makes it so whenever you use the skills like Beam Fire at Will or Cannon Scatter Volley, your hangar pets also gain Beam Fire at Will or Cannon Scatter Volley, respectively. My Voth Elite Heavy Fighters, I'd Beam Fire at Will. What those skills do is give them AoE attacks. So they hit, you know, multiple targets. And it used to be that superior area denial was not this expensive. It was expensive, but it wasn't this expensive. And this is the silly thing that I mentioned Cryptic has done. The ship that gives that trait is a Federation ship. It's a lockbox ship. I might actually be able to find one on the exchange, because it's not a cash shop ship. It was a lockbox ship. But because anyone can fly them now... I think it's this one. Because anyone can fly anyone's ships now. They removed the trait, the Klingon version of the trait, from the Infinity Lockbox, where it used to be easily obtainable. They literally made it harder to obtain. Because, oh, anyone can fly this ship now. I think it's the... Pretty sure it's the Mir Strike Wing. Let's see... Yep. So, yeah, you got 1.34 billion. If you don't, you're screwed. But, like, at the same time, as much as I give them shit, if you're willing to put in the effort, they do give you, you know, decent rewards if you take part in their events. And I think with this, you only need to do 3 of these throughout the year. And they also give you the option, should you wish to pay money, to just buy out bits that you missed for, I think it's 2,500 Zen, so $25. It's one of the... Yeah, it's 25. It's one of those things of, if it's a game you enjoy, it's not a big deal to spend $25 to get, you know, a free, you know, event campaign ship, or any 2 cash shop ships, or this is basically any 2 of these. Okay, this is anything, and this... The Lobby store doesn't have everything, but... Which means you might actually be able to use this to get the Strike Wing Escort. Maybe. I actually wonder if I can... Nah, 4 hours before I can progress on this one. There is a lot of gambling mechanics in this game, but that's more just a sign of its age. This is an old MMO. Would the Universal Endeavor be gone by now? So that's why I'm playing my science ship, is, there's a Universal Endeavor, at least there was, that, let me see if I can find... Here it is. For this operation. This operation has a fun gimmick to it. Operations basically being raids, but they're usually single room, and you just kill everything and move on. There's a fun gimmick to this one. There's a giant singularity black hole that sucks ships and things into it. Which is not a problem for the vast majority of ships. This is a bit fat. I also have no engine power. So, yeah. I basically can't take part in that one. But if I join the random queue, it couldn't put me in it. The solution is just put some engine power on it. But I don't want to put engine power on it. Apparently this has unsaved changes again. I've been having so many problems with loadouts. Which reminds me, are my duty officers still set up? Yes. Cool. Yeah, I'll grab my carrier. So I'm a lot more comfortable playing the carrier, and thus will be able to look at chat more often. Like, the game was mostly fine until the introduction of Tier 6. Because every Tier 6 ship that's not a fleet variant has a trait. So basically coming in here, every one of these has a trait that you have to own the ship to unlock. You have to own the ship and play the ship. And a lot of these traits aren't small things. Still going. It says I own all of these, but I do not. I kind of wish I did, but I don't. I mean, this is a good example. Where is it? You'll unlock the Strike Group Command Authority Starship trait. While it's active, your pets gain a damage bonus based on the biggest hangar pet you have. This is a, at minimum, 30% damage bonus to your hangar pets. If you have the smallest size. If you have the biggest size, it's a 50% bonus. As a trait for a ship that, it doesn't have a hangar bay. It is a Prometheus class ship, so it itself separates into like 3 ships. But it still would have made sense to put this on, you know, a carrier, at least. You know, give this big guy a hangar bay, maybe? Actually, it has a hangar bay. Put the trait on this! Guys, what are you doing? I actually wonder if this shows you... Yeah, it does. 30% for fighters, 40% for frigates, 50% for multi-vector or saucer separation. What does this one do? I've not heard anyone mention it. Oh, just torpedo spread. Well, that's kind of meaningless. But yeah, basically all of them have traits. And that's the problem. Because, like, there's a lot of Starship traits. And even the ones I have, there's some here that are really good and some that are absolute garbage. Like, this is not very useful. I have it because I could get it. And it was a trait before I had any other traits. You just make your ship fart. Like, that's basically all you do. This giving, you know, 1.5 crit chance is nice. And given that's 3 times, that's 4.5%. The damage doesn't matter because that's not bonus damage. That's just damage. That's ignorable. But the crit chance and crit severity, those matter. So, like, a ship with a torpedo runs this trait if they have it. Or better traits, because there's probably better ones. And whoop. I actually don't even think I'm getting any benefit of nano infestation on my carrier. It's just here because I don't have a torpedo. I could put a torpedo on it, but it's a brick. So like, plus running 4 turrets and 3 cannons to get that bonus would be a little wasteful, probably. I don't know, honestly. I'm no expert at this game. Honestly, I don't think anybody is. Let's do some raids. This may take a while because it is late at night. I'll poke my tribbles. I swear to God, if it gives me a ground queue. You may have noticed I have ground skills. There is ground and space combat in this game. I don't like ground combat. Though admittedly, that's probably because I'm an engineering captain. Which basically means if I want to be productive, I need to not be an engineering captain. Like, quite literally, engineering skill, universal, universal, universal. There's no value in running the other engineering skills. Like, sure, if I knew for sure what ground queue I was going into, I could customize my skills. But I don't. So I really can't. I am very tempted to sell my keys and buy that trait. I do have 11 keys. That would get me really bloody close. I'm bound to have something else here that I could sell to make up the difference. I figured at this point that these would be kind of valuable because I've been hanging on to them for bloody ever. And they're from a retired lockbox, but nope. Not even collectors want phased Polaron. I mean, it's still like a mil or 2 per cannon, but like that's nothing. Come on, game. What are you giving me? What are we gonna do?
Our intelligence services have discovered an Imperial Romulan operation.
Okay. Let's get my hangar pets launched a little faster. Right? Yeah, I should be doing that.
smoke mines next to the transports. Keep an eye out.
Oh, I know this one. Okay, it took me a minute to be like, what queue is this? But I know this one now. Darn it, I forgot that Photonic Officer does that.
Excellent work against those frigates. Just a few more to go.
This was a go-to easy queue even back in the day, so I can't say too much about things just dying here.
The job isn't over.
I may as well go for Gamma.
Facility Alpha is back online.
Give me the lockbox.
Facility Beta is safe.
I guess I'll be chilling around Gamma.
Facility Gamma is up and running.
Oh right, no, this is this one. Brain, remember what queue this is. That helps.
Excellent.
That poor ship. It's rare to see myself dealing that much damage, but geez. When I'm dealing 20,000 damage, you know there's problems for the poor thing. Well, when I'm dealing 20,000 on non-crits. Because I can do that on crits. I need some competitive. At this point, I'd rather just have the money. And there's actually one ship trait that I'd love to have. It's more just one ship I'd love to have. And it's pretty easy to find. You just search Voth and you come to the final page. And it's never gonna be below 1 billion. The regular version's affordable. It's more expensive than when I bought it. When I bought it, it was like 50 mil. Max. But there's also a Voth cruiser that just, you don't find it on the exchange. It's just not here. I don't know why. The Palisade Science and the, even, you know, the Heavy Fighter and the Bastion Flight Deck Carrier are all still here, but the Dreadnought Cruiser is not, which really sucks. Because there is no Tier 6 version of the Dreadnought Cruiser. And, where is... I want the Battle Cloak. Having all 3 pieces gives you a Battle Cloak. I mean, it doesn't matter to have it. It's kind of min-maxing at that point, because then you can cloak and decloak mid-battle to get the 15% bonus damage. But, like, I want it. I like the Voth ships. They look like starships. Unlike the Federation, which look like frying pans. Well, that was fast. Not sure which queue I'm gonna get, because you never know. It's random. The game doesn't tell you. Which I kind of like and dislike at the same time. Because I'd like to know what to prepare myself for. But, like... it just doesn't tell you. I've probably got... well, no. No, I don't. I feel like I probably have things from my, specializations I can use on the ground, but no. No, I don't. I should probably work on that. But I have this to continue working on. Mostly for my science ship. Oh boy, it ground. Oh boy.
It is losing. There are 6 islands surrounding this one. I will activate islands and expose the... yes. The other will mobilize a powerful Guardian unit in which each island has one of 3 methods of disruption. Which islands would you like to learn about?
Oh boy.
7 heat dissipators on the island. Control rods in the dissipators will rise to release. There are 6 nodes near a power conduit. You must upload a virus.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna try and follow a person. This is a bit much. Oh, there's someone low level here. Because it's leveling me down to 52. I don't know who the low level person would be, 'cause it's not gonna... actually, I think it's... yeah, they're low level. So I'm not gonna follow them, that's for sure. Why would you even be doing queues at that low a level? There's no point. You don't have access to reputation until level 50. I get the feeling it's only going to activate like 1 or 2 islands at a time.
The other's counterattack has begun. Prepare for combat.
Oh, I don't think many of my skills are going to even be much help here. I know my little bugs aren't. I'm following you, my man. Okay, everyone else is over here, so... Or... Where are we going, guys? Following this person. Shouldn't be following this person. They went the wrong way. I think. Looks like it. I don't know. I don't know, man. Ow. So, like, I don't think my explodey drones are gonna do much here. My crawling mines are definitely not gonna do much. But you know what? I may as well see if they can do anything. You know, of all the things I expected them to reference at some point, I was kind of not expecting them to ever reference V'ger. Oh man, someone has that dinosaur. I want that dinosaur. My drones will probably actually do stuff here. 'Cause they have ranged weapons. Yeah, they can help. I should really be placing down that. You know what? I can probably do this. Yeah! That worked. Oh, hey, that's probably the drone we're supposed to be killing.
The drone has been destroyed. Its data did not reach the other.
I mean, I kind of am. Though it's more of a physical exhaustion than actually being tired, so like I couldn't sleep. But, you know.
Well done. That information will be alive. The drone has been destroyed. Its data did not reach the other.
Oh, well. I was gonna blast it, but... No shield drone? There it is. No shield repair drone. I mean, if you want to attack her more, do it. Okay, everyone's going this way. Ow. Oh, it's the post. Kinetic bullets care not for your shields. Only half? Jeez, it's better than over here. Almost every apartment option over here is basically renting like a single room in some dude's house kind of thing. It's like, what? Why would I want this? Bugger. I did not see the spawn on the ground. Okay, it doesn't matter to pick them up because it's right here. Like, this is why, like, as much as part of me wants to queue up, do I need Terran marks? Yeah, kinda. Give me the marks. Like, I kinda want to queue up for the advanced random queue, but there's ground battles there, and I don't like ground. It's, you just run up and either the target you're shooting dies or you die. That is ground. Also, for whatever reason, I cannot set my weapon to auto fire. Can I set this one to auto fire? No. Oh well. I mean, $1,000 a month to live downtown somewhere? That sounds good, honestly. Around here, for like a one-bedroom actual apartment on the edge of town, which the town I'm in is not a big town, is like $900 to $1,400. That's on the edges of town. You want an actual apartment in the town, you're looking close to like $2,000. You want to buy a house? Good luck. All of them have been bought and turned into apartments. Or rental units, where they're just renting out a room or two at a time. That sort of shit should be illegal. But it isn't. As much as I say that, if I had the money, I'd be doing it too. Because it's easy income. Yeah, I may as well get the rest of the actual marks I need. Give me more disco. Yeah, in Nova Scotia's capital of Halifax, it's even worse. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, things may have changed in the month or two since I last looked, but I doubt it. Yay, space. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Why? Why this one? No. Okay, hold on. I need to I'm gonna need that. Almost all of us can cloak. This is literally the cue I was mentioning earlier. If I get too close to that black hole, I'm just dead. There is nothing I can really do about it. Like, I'm angled that much to go in a straight line. It's, yeah. Wait, where's... God damn it, it removed the ability from my bar again. Get down there. I probably shouldn't be doing this right now. I am full engine power toward... Come on. Go. There we go. Just got evasive maneuvers. I almost feel like I should just stay up here. Let the smaller ships handle gathering the particles. I mean, it's not like you need to be defending Jupiter in normal, but I'ma do it. It's not like I'm adding much by gathering the particles. Like, I can't go past the stations. If I drift past them, I'm screwed. But, like, I can defend Jupiter. I can do that. Yeah, destroy its way of not falling into the black hole. That's literally what we're doing. I need to invest in some of the, like, stupid long-range weapons. Though I don't think you can actually build a full set of those. There are some weapons that are basically long-range engagement weapons that would be helpful here. Guys, I got this. Keep getting your particles. I really wish I could just drop my own gravity well for myself. That'd be nice. I would fully take the damage from my own gravity well if it meant that I could anchor myself. I may have to try to gather particles, because they're not doing a great job of it. But, like, I don't have the engine power for this. The only way to get the engine power murders my damage output.
We've collected enough artifacts. The power is function ready. Shield down the Kepi facility Gamma. Take out the Davidic anchors.
You, my little Voth fighters.
As in Kepi. As in Kepi.
Full engine.
Right. Engage!
Congratulations, Jack.
Do I need Lucari marks? Not really, so I'll take the fleet marks, because I could use the fleet marks. Now, what do I not want to need for a while? I could do fleet marks. My little fleet kind of needs them. Yeah, I'll just do fleet marks. Once again, I know that... I just said the name of the ship and I can't remember it. I know the ship doesn't need defended, but I don't have the engine power to not be chilling by Jupiter. That's it. I'm literally a part of this fleet because they invited me. That's literally as far as it goes. I kind of wish they were a little further along, because, like... at least if they had Spire level 2. Which, I mean, they're almost there, kind of. Only like 500,000 dilithium to go. Which is a lot of dilithium. And, like, if I could donate the reputation stuff to it, I would throw it in. If you could refine more than 8,000 a day, that would be helpful as well. I kind of want to fly a different ship. The issue is it's basically either the Voth carrier or the Voth science ship. I mean, I could fly the scimitars, I guess. I haven't flown those in forever. I'd have to set them back up. I don't feel like doing that. I'll stay with the Voth carrier. Carriers are kind of fun. I mean, in a lot of ways, carriers power creep regular cruisers. Because, like, and I get the flight deck carriers used to be flight deck cruisers. And they used to only have one hangar bay for the most part. Some of them had two back in the day. But, why would you want to play a regular cruiser when you could have this, which is a regular cruiser with extra guns? Like, you compare this thing to, I think I've got, yeah, this is not a tier 5 ship, but it serves to demonstrate the point. Same weapon slots, fewer console slots. The tier, I think the regular one has like 2 and 4, but it's still down 2 slots. Being a tier 5 would give it an extra, and then being tier 5U would give it another extra. So realistically, if this was a tier 5U cruiser, it would have the same number of slots. But it's missing the hangars. Like, I mean, even, you know, there's even Dreadnought cruisers, which, once again, is a cruiser with a hangar bay, giving it more damage output. Like, it's just one of those things of, like, even if you're not gonna focus on the pets at all, it's still better to be in a Dreadnought cruiser to a cruiser, and a flight deck cruiser to a flight deck carrier to a cruiser. And yeah, I don't have a regular cruiser, mostly because I have this, because cruisers also tend to be engineering focused. So, like, let's tier 6. Yeah, here we go. 532. This is a tier 6. I mean, it has the cruiser layout of stuff, so you get some Some crit severity. I don't think I have crit severity as one of my things. I might. No, I just have the damage resist, so I mean your crits will deal a little more damage. Another battle cruiser. 533. I mean, these are battle cruisers as well, so they have slightly different stats, I believe. Can I even see a Federation? No, I can't. Not from this one. Wait. It's a destroyer. Here's a regular cruiser. Well, support cruiser, but cruiser. Yeah, so this has the repair. So that, yeah, that's a battle cruiser thing to have the... So what am I missing on my... Is it the hull hip? I think it's that one. So I have the hangar pet one. Physical kinetic energy. Yeah, I don't have the hull. I'm missing 10% hull. Oh no. I'm pretty sure this ship has 10% more hull at base than this thing. Well, maybe not this thing, but maybe actually. Like, it's just the thing, and actually, I want to see that now. Okay, I'm on a ship. What I need, me. What was that cruiser again? Intel support cruiser. Okay. Now I need this. Okay, now it does have slightly more health than me. Ever so slightly. I apologize that there is, like, no ambience right now. It's just me. I still don't know why it says I own these when I don't. So that's what that check mark is supposed to mean. I'm pretty sure this has... Yeah, this has crit chance, which is better. So, like... This right here is another case of, like, why would you play that cruiser when now you're trading, I think it's the kinetic resist? Yeah, you're trading the kinetic resist for crit chance. Crit chance is always going to be better than resist. Always. I mean, it's kind of also in the same camp of, like, I wonder if I can even find one here. There are no tier 6 carriers. There we go. Are any of these science carriers? I don't think they are. Okay, this one. It's a support carrier, but same idea. Both of these. Like, what makes science ships good is their deteriorating secondary deflector. Without it, they're kind of meh. They're not great. With it, they're actually competitive. These carriers are science ships without the secondary deflector. But they get a couple hangar bays. Like, it's just not worth it. I mean, this one might... I mean, it's not going to make up for the lost damage of not having the deteriorating secondary deflector, but this might work depending on how often this can trigger, because 5% recharge could let you use abilities more often, and well, it would, but you're also still limited in the number of abilities you even have, which is a thing with space magic, is you kind of want seats to use it. And, like, these are functionally the same ship. They even have the same trait. There's multiple. I believe this one... No, these ones have the, if outnumbered. These are part of a bundle, by the way. You can buy these in the same bundle. Why you would, I don't know. Because that bundle is more expensive than just buying one of the carriers, and you definitely don't need more than one. They're the same ship. Really wish my Admiralty ships repaired faster. I like the Admiralty stuff, but it does take a long time for things to repair. I mean, the flight deck carriers are cruisers, but as carriers. This one might be alright. Okay, I mean, at least it's dealing radiation damage from Tachyon Beam. Though this, like, this one looks confused. What is a commander level seat again? I think that's a full 4, right? Yeah, that's a full 4. Okay. So, that's a 4, that's a 2, and that's a 3. So, you could get a decent amount of space magic on this thing, and you get a lot of slots to work with, but... Technically, you'd have another, because... when you, tier 6 exit, you'll gain another Universal Console. So, I mean, this one may not be bad. It's still not going to be as good as an actual science ship. Of which, from a non-Konos shipyard KDF, you can C2 tier 6. The KDF don't do science. Four, three, one. This would mostly just because of the secondary deflector would probably be a better science ship. Four, one, three. Okay, so yeah, basically the same layout. This must be... No, that's a 3. Okay, so it's losing a seat over the other one. That's weird. The fleet, you have this. The fleet ships are a mixed bag, because, like, they let you get a tier 6. You still have to either grind a lot to get the fleet ship modules, which you can get for free once per reputation. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So, you know, you just have to get them to tier 6, which takes a long ass time. And then you still need the marks, which you'll probably have, let's be honest. Like, so that basically means you're getting 2 tier 6s for free, and then have 3 left over at the end. And from what I remember, the fleet ships have more health than non-fleet variants. But they lack traits. Which is kind of the problem. Because, like, yeah, sure, you could come in here and buy the Fleet Quinn Flight Deck Raptor. But what you're buying this thing for is probably the trait, which it doesn't have. So otherwise, you're just a Raptor with a flight deck. You may as well just play a Raptor. Though, I mean, the flight deck will add extra damage. Just don't know if you're losing anything valuable. No? Okay, you don't have the carrier bit. So, yeah, I suppose. Unless there's a Raptor with 5, then play that. Because it'll be better. There's... Yeah, 5 forward weapons on this one. You might still get... It'd be a toss-up. Personally, I think I would take the Matha Raptor over the flight deck, because that extra forward weapon probably will make up more damage than one set of hangar pets will, unless you focus into the hangar pets, in which case the rest of your ship is going to suffer because you're focusing into hangar pets. But enough poking at that. I need to use the washroom, so I'll be back in a minute or two. I return. Man, people like watching Star Trek. This has been, I think, my highest viewed stream in a very, very long time. Even better than any of the ones I did during June. Actually, gotta see how YouTube's doing. Okay, YouTube is not doing. But Twitch is doing. Again, I apologize that there is no ambience right now. I can't fix that. I've looked. I wish there was a way to keep the sound going when I'm not tabbed in. That would be great. But as far as I know, there isn't. So... that would imply to me that there wouldn't be much demand for the game, but, I mean, I guess there is. Do I want to waste all of my money? Because I could get a cruiser that comes with a free Tier 5U. But it's like... no, don't do that. Save your money. You're literally looking for somewhere to live. Save your money. If for no other reason, then save the money to make the move more pleasant. Because moving always sucks. Poor Undyne Nicor Bio Warship. It used to be part of the Infinity Tier 5 requisition, which is where this thing is from. And anyone who's playing this game and wants a good escort and doesn't feel like playing the free Tier 5U that you can buy, that's a Jem'Hadar bug ship. This. This. Oh. Hello, Starfleet King. I mean, I do not own that ship, but I'm probably going to buy it for one of my tactical characters. This KDF is old. Honestly, as silly as this sounds, what'll make the move a lot easier, and I don't know if there's even any around you, there probably is, I'd say to look into it, find some professional movers. So all you have to do is box up little shit, and then be like, yeah, this stuff needs to go, and, you know, like, they'll deal with the big shit for you, and they'll take it to where you need to go, and you just tell them what room things go in, and they put it in the room, and they don't unpack it for you, but they'll put it in the room, and that takes a lot of the effort out of moving. Like, it's more of a thing if you're moving an entire house or multiple people, but still, it can make moving a lot easier. It can still make moving easier. Like, you don't have to find transport for your stuff. You only have to transport yourself. I should really... The 2-minute recharge, though. That would be a useful... See, that's what professional movers are for. I wonder if that would get more damage than attack pattern beta. Attack pattern beta is going to be up more often, though. I also really need to train Chemosite at some point. Because that would also help. But I just don't know what bridge officer to even bother with that on. Because, like... ideally... Actually, I don't need to go over there to do this. I would replace my TAC officers with Nausicaans. Because Nausicaans have a space trait to give bonus damage. And bonus damage is what you want. Just percent damage is not great. Like, legitimately, you would think that, say... this giving me 19% more anti-proton damage, this giving me 20. You know, that's almost 40% damage. If I take those off, well, I lose maybe 80 damage per beam array. It's not much. Especially when these in space are like a little over 1,000 damage each. I should do more Qs. That is fair. I feel a little bad that I didn't stream all that much with all the gifted subs you guys gave out, but most of that is so people can use the emotes in other channels, so... I hope somebody got use out of Poopy. I'm waiting for one of these days to, like, see a clip from, like, a big Twitch streamer and then see, like, Poopy in their on-screen chat. Like, that'd be great. I really need to get more emotes. I just don't know what I want. That's the problem. Oh, I can't grab that because I don't have quite enough points yet. Sure. Yeah, that's a good thing. I won't actually get any use of that skill without swapping that to be my primary thing, which I have no interest of doing on the carrier. That'll be for the science ship. Which I don't fly all that often. But, you know. I do not. Never heard of it before. Please, no ground queue. Okay, this is space.
Thank you for coming. Recent temporal...
Wait, what? What? Maybe I should...
What do you wish to know? Your primary goal is to study and experience 23rd century Klingon space battle tactics. That being said, there are other factors to consider. Many officers were forced to abandon ship throughout the battle. Some were captured by Klingons, others were saved.
What? I'm so confused. Why am I not in my carrier? I want to be in my carrier.
Prove to you that now, as always, we come in peace.
Helm, evasive maneuver 7 Alpha.
Okay, so I'm effectively still in my carrier just as this. I am very confused. That is fair. Wait, I should do this. I always forget to press that button if I can't press it during the beginning.
One of us is under any fire. Tetsu is moving in Enerton.
It is a button, but it's a button that's way down here and out of the way, and I don't notice it. That's fair. See, with Star Trek, you bounce a graviton beam off the main deflector dish. That's what you do. Oh, these are Discovery Klingons. I just noticed. Ew. If you ever watch a Star Trek series, don't make it Discovery. Just don't. It's bad. Everyone hates it.
Computer, freeze program. Interesting data coming in. Both the Jaeger and the Clark have been disabled, and their crews have been ordered to evacuate. Our records show...
Oh, I'm right by one of them, I think.
They're launching escape pods! Recover the survivors! Klingons dispatcher, Lieutenant Tyler's escape pod! He's been captured!
I think I'm the only one over here. One pod left.
Attention, Klingon leader.
I am pleased you are here. Your offer of a ceasefire is accepted.
Good. Because with fighting, we're not talking.
Prepare to receive my envoy.
It's a skippable note, isn't it? And that would have blown a massive hole in the front of that ship, effectively destroying it.
Seen enough for now. Not the greatest moment for either the Federation.
Hey, I think we aced it. I don't really need any more disco marks, though. Well, I mean, I could always use more, I suppose. Give me more. And temporal. You use like 30 a day. I could believe that. More money. I wish you got money for salvaging stuff. Because salvage is kind of better, but I've got a decent amount of salvage. I haven't been re-rolling things anyway, mostly because my dilithium has other purposes. I'm going to go quickly grab some coffee, because I could use some coffee. So I'll be back in a moment or two. I return. That is fair. I really need to find some better things I could be using. Because, like, this thing's nice for its energy resistance bonus. And, like, that extra 19% anti-proton damage is, like, 50 damage. But, like, I could probably have a better console there. Or something better in one of my science slots and move one of these universals up here. Same with the Voth phase decoy. Like, I like the thing, but I barely use it. And the Plasmonic Leech is... This poor thing's been nerfed so much. This used to be 1.5 power level per hit. So at 10 stacks, you'd have 15 power, not 7.5. The Drain is still decent in space. It's just everything else about it is kind of meh. And I would set up more of these, but I almost undoubtedly do not really have the ships for doing it. Well, I kind of do. Admiralty is nice. It's a nice little bonus. I don't feel like messing with it at the moment, though. If I have a tour of duty, I'll set that up, but I do. I have the Fed one. Start that. Yeah, filling out the science is going to be a pain without using... So close. It's good enough. Watch the 2% chance happen and I fail that. Yeah, like, I know there is also a million better things I could be doing with this ship than what I have equipped. Except maybe this, because this is just something always suggested. Because this damage bonus actually matters. Because the main reason why, like, the anti-proton damage bonus here doesn't matter is because these are calculated first, and damage bonuses don't just keep applying. You get diminishing returns. Like, I should actually move these around because I think it applies left to right. Might be right to left. I don't know. It's 1.9%. It's not going to matter. But like, say this is a full 30. This is probably 15. This is probably like 7.8. You know, they drop quickly. I don't think it's quite that bad. I think it's more like 30, 20-ish, 15-ish. But by, like, your 4th TAC console, it's kind of... It's not worth it being a straight TAC console anymore, unless it's one of the fleet consoles that I don't have access to. Need Spire level 3. And, well... Get which of these it's even under. There it is. Vulnerability locators. Those are what you should have in your TAC slots. Because crit chance. Yeah, she wants the window open. It's raining. So that ain't gonna happen. It's not. Fine. That's it. It's kind of mine. I really don't need you on my lap. Because all you want over here for is to try to claim the microphone. That's all you want over here for. I didn't hear her get down onto the cat tree. You're going to get tangled in the cord. Child, please. You're not help. What did you know? There's nothing there. I can't even tilt the webcam down because I can't reach it. No, don't do that. No. I can't reach the webcam right now. It's too far away. Because imagine that. I keep my monitors a sensible distance from my face. Will you stop trying to rub your face along the springs of the mic boom? Stop. Stop, you little gremlin. Are you the streamer now? Is that what's going on? People would probably pay money to watch a cat stream. I need to figure out a way to rig her up to play games, though she gets distracted too easily. Kind of move the mic back where it should be. Really can't wait for this to be done. I want this so bad. I don't want it bad enough to put the money into the game to buy the dilithium, but I want it. Oh, hey, it's the, like, $20 hat. That little hat is, like, 2,000 Zen. It's kind of ridiculous. My endeavors are almost up. I'll wait for my endeavors. Because that'll probably mean I'll need a different ship. So there's almost always a deals damage in space with anything but anti-proton. It's never anti-proton. I'm hoping that my complaints will make it be anti-proton. That's why I have so many ships, and like, this is fit with phaser. Here's more anti-proton, as much as I don't really need it. Here's anti-proton because I actually use this ship from time to time. Here's just for lulz mine layer that deals Polaron damage. This I keep around because, like, this was my go-to ship. I have 7 Borg disruptors. These used to be worth something. These used to be pretty cool. You can't get them anymore, to my knowledge, and they're kind of crap. Kinetic damage. Oh boy. Well, kinetic. Kinetic. To my science ship I go. Hi ho, hi ho. Voth. Where was a good place to kill Voth? I don't remember. I don't remember if there was a patrol. Yes, there is. So another duty officer thing just completed. Cool. Aftermath.
This is Cooperative Cube 1138. We are here to help.
They're where we left them, but they have friends. Tell them.
See, I could have gone to the Dyson Sphere, but the Dyson Sphere, takes a while to get Voth Most of it's Undine. Or you can do a patrol. And get Voth immediately. And not have to fight with other players.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. We'll make our way to a base to complete repairs.
Clean up this techno-organic trash. Open fire.
I don't science ship often. Can you tell?
Various specimens to clean up. How irritating.
I'm here, I may as well finish this. The beauty of being an engineer. I still have weapon power, even with weapon power at 15. I just wish the engineer actually had something productive they could do aside from that. Because, like, sure, these two skills are nice, and I'm sure TAC captains would kill to have this. But I'd kill to be able to, you know, increase my crit rate, or, you know, reduce the enemy's, resistances.
The Vorgan bouts resistance. How quaint.
You know what, guys? I can do that too.
Tracking a large force incoming. Preparing defense stations.
How about thanks?
I'll just take the fleet marks. Actually, no. I'm probably close to having enough on one of these for an extra run. It's not enough, but I'll take the gamma marks. Bummer. Because I don't have anything else I can salvage. I wanted to open all of them at once, but... oh well. Yay, energy credits. I really need to, like, actually organize that bar and then keep track of what is where and, you know. That would help. Suppose I could I could unprotect and salvage my old beam turret. I don't need it. I'll probably never use it again. Wouldn't give me enough salvage though, so I'll go back to my carrier. I don't need to be on that anymore. I wonder how long till any of my reputations pop. My sleep schedule's been all over the bloody place, so some of them are probably close. Yeah. They basically just got filled when I had the mark. Which means just Iconia in about an hour. God damn it. Why? I'm too fat for this. Okay, let's... let's do 30. I still have good enough weapon power. that might get me enough engine power to not die if I go much past the stations. Oh no. Come on. Come on, ship. Okay, I did get one. Come on, ship. You can do it. Yeah, that just increases my turning. Could deliver? Deliver. Thank you. Okay, we've almost got enough particles. I don't feel like going right next to the station. Considering we got the two coming in that we need. The thing is, I could be wrong, but it feels like the longer this mission goes, like, well, the further along you get, the harder it is to get away from the stations, which is why I'm not trying. Like...
black hole. Move on to the next one.
I mean, like, I've heard it argued that the, Nadigot inversion is basically, it's the, you know, it's just as good as, like, attack pattern alpha or whatever the science officer skill is that sensor analysis, something like that. I don't know. Reduces the resistances. Like, I don't see it. I have a science officer. I have attack officer. Those skills are better. They're just better. I mean, like, as mentioned, attack officer would probably kill to have Nerdion invasion. Or Nerdion. This inversion. They'd probably kill to have it. Because they could get so much more value out of that skill.
Enough hockey particles to power the destruction weapon. Shields down and Captain Vicinity Gamma. Take out the gravitic anchor.
And I mean, like, this universal device is basically EPS power transfer. Except it doesn't give quite the same benefit. You still get slightly more max power from the engineering skill, but it's not that big of a difference. Not when you consider this is still giving you, you know. Actually, I think that's... wordings. Okay, that's just power, I think. I don't know. Yeah, give me more Lucari marks. Here, I'll take some Dyson. If this doesn't get me the salvage I need... There we go. And dilithium ore. As if I need more dilithium ore. Ugh. I was kind of hoping at some point they would eventually increase the amount you could refine per day. Yeah, at least push it up to like 10,000 free to play, 12,000 lifetime. You know, maybe 15,000 lifetime. Yeah. There is probably some players with probably a few billion dilithium ore that they just cannot do anything with. Now, that would probably affect the prices of dilithium, like the dilithium exchange, because that is one thing you can do. You can come in here and you can use your dilithium to buy Zen, sell Zen. Functionally the same thing. But, like... It's already 16 Zen a day. The price probably wouldn't change that much if a free-to-play could then get, you know... I honestly doubt the price would change much at all. It might go to like 502, 503. And even then, $4.99 is a much more normal price. Yeah, those endeavors did not take long at all. Nah. Still 2 hours from this one. Boo. I think I can do this on other characters, though. I don't know. I should see. I'm gonna check that real quick. Joe 2. The clone of Joe. Who I haven't been on in a little bit. Yes, bridge officers, I don't care. Okay, no, that's account-wide. That's a bummer. Oh, well. Makes sense. They wouldn't want people getting too many free extreme ship upgrade tokens. Well, experimental. Even though, you know, most free-to-play players probably have tier 5 ships, and tier 5 need tier 5 U tokens. It's kind of where Joe's at. Yeah, I've got the scimitars, but aside from that, the Science Destroyer, I got it. But, you know. Need tier 5 U for this. This should tell you how old Joe 2 is. He's older than this carrier. I don't play Fed. Not really. This is by far my oldest character. I wonder if there's any way to actually see... No, doesn't look like it. I was seeing if there was a way I could see how old this character is. At the very least, a decade. I. Mm, eh. 11 years. I have been playing this game for 11 years. Because I started the year it went free to play. Hands are itchy. Sadly, I did tend to get burnt out a lot. Or else I'd have a lot of ships. I mean, if I hadn't got burnt out a lot, I could probably reclaim all of these. I should also swap out my KDF Science Destroyer for the Romulan one. The Battle Cloak is just better. I mean, the non-tier 6s I might not have, but everything else. Same with, like, I'd probably have a lot more stuff in these. That's the pistol I'm using, isn't that? Yeah. But I get burnt out a lot. Partially because I have this bad habit of... What can you... Oh, this is... Okay. Can I buy... Ooh, I can. I can pick up some various different hangar pets here. I really wish some of these hangar pets weren't locked to specific ships. Like, I kind of want to use the Birds of Prey, but I only have the Mirvo Quiv. And, well, that means I have a non-tier 5 Voquiv. Same with the Fajar frigates. Or Fajar. Fajai? The frigates. They'd be kind of neat to have. I like messing around with them on my Carfei, but the Carfei isn't all that great. The Romulan drone ships would just be nice to have on anything. Yeah. Jem'Hadar Vanguard gunboats are not the best, but they're a thing. Actually, I don't need that to check. Let's see. What's that again? Okay, I'm gonna need to actually come into here. Yep. I was expecting these to be worth something. There has to be a way of acquiring them still. Like... That is the only thing I can think of. Could be wrong, they could just, no one wants them. But you'd figure collectors would still want them because they're a lockbox, and this is an old-ass lockbox weapon. Bit new. I gotta say, like, a lot of the stuff in this game... Oh boy, it's this again.
Thank you for coming.
Like, a lot of the stuff in this game is a lot more complicated than it needs to be. Which leads to a lot of... I don't need the engine power. My weapon power. But it leads to a lot of videos from people being like, oh man, here's the things that you need. Because they're basically the people who actually have the patience to sit around and look through everything and, you know. Basically deduce the stuff that's actually good from all of the crap.
That now, as always, we come in peace.
But a lot of those videos of people spend absolutely forever basically saying nothing. Like, I don't want to name any channels because I don't want to cause any possible hate. Because, like, it's their own business if they want to do it the way they do it. But, like, there's one that I've been watching occasionally where, like, it's 30, 40-minute videos to say what could easily fit within, like, 3. Which, like, I can't say a huge amount, because I tend to do these long-ass streams where I'll just ramble about various random things. But, like, that, I literally had a moment as some people may remember, where I wrote out a script for a video and then basically had the reaction of, no, I need to do this again. This is too long. I mean, that's one of my big complaints with almost any online content, be it a game or a video, a stream. And I'm a problem in this too, because, well, I'm not the best at doing what I'm doing. Is basically don't waste people's time. At least don't do it unnecessarily. Like, y'all coming and watching me and wasting your time, that's your choice. I don't have control over that. Other than to just not stream. But, like, if I'm gonna do a rant video, and I'm gonna script it, and do all this fun stuff, I'm kinda gonna make sure it's not overly long, full of just pointless pratter, you know. Oh, basically everyone's over here by the looks of it. Well, no, I suppose there's two of them over there.
Klingon leader.
I'm Admiral Red Anderson.
Admiral, I ask you to move fast. I am pleased your offer of ceasefire is accepted.
Good. Because we're fighting, we're not talking.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Right, yeah, can't skip that. Once again, this would utterly annihilate that ship. That was probably a warp core breach. Nothing wants to be near a warp core breach. I almost feel like I should replace my beam fire at will with something. I almost never use it.
Members of the Federation, what you call your most remote borders, I call too close to Klingon territory. You only live now to serve as witnesses of Klingon supremacy, to be my herald. We do not desire to know you, but you will know our great houses standing as one under Kalish, reborn in me, Dogma.
I think we've seen enough for now.
I'm gonna need discovery marks, but also fleet marks. Nah, I want money. I'm like, that was only 13,000, but it's something. Progress. I don't think I have any duty officers I can really give. I mean, I have some. I have these ones. I'll look through them later. It's been about 3 hours. Figure I'll end the stream off here. As mentioned, I'm going to try to stream the rest of the days of this month. I may actually stream again later today. I don't know. Depends on if I go to sleep or not and it becomes a new day. But I'm hungry. So, I'm going to end the stream off. Thank you all very much for watching. And I will probably be streaming this again in the future because, man, this got viewers. So, have a good day, everyone.